So the main question is this: how are introverts like us, who didn't use any special tricks to talk to others, can still be seen as confident? How do we manage to just stay in our room for most of the time and yet still make friends without being needy? And that is the big question that this channel will answer for you. Welcome to Social Abundance Strategies. Hi, welcome to Social Abundance Strategies. So yesterday, my friend and I talked about how you can be successful by executing, right? Most people don't execute. They just think of how they can learn something, and after they have learned that thing, they don't execute anymore. They don't take action. So, what's the point of learning it anyway? But today, I want to give you another point which can actually help you to be successful and which will help you to actually take actions and execute things. So that is also one of the most important factors if you want to be successful in the future, whatever you're doing, right? If you want to be financially free, if you want to learn something, or even if you have like final exams or something, you still need that. So that thing is discipline. So most successful people have self-discipline and they are very good at it. So for example, most successful people, you would know that most of them just wake up early in the mornings and then they have like 1 or 2 hours extra of the normal people, right? So they use those 1 or 2 hours to actually study something, to actually focus, and they have extra time. So it is really important to wake up in the mornings if you want to be successful. But if you are not a morning person, then you can also stay up late. But I think morning is better, but it only depends on you. But if you want to have discipline, then the way that I see is we have to have the right motivation. So you have to know your why. Why do you want to achieve something? So before, years ago, I was not a good student, right? I didn't study much, and I only studied a lot when the exam was near during high school. So, and then after high school, then I was about to come to the university, and then I found my dream. I found what I wanted to do. I found my passion, and since then I've been studying like too hard for it, and then I developed discipline just because of that, right? Because I found my why. And my father was even asking me, what did you do to my son? So it's like I developed the discipline just because I found my why. I wanted something so bad that I was so invested in it, right? I was so obsessed with it. So I invested lots of my time and effort just to achieve that something that I really want. So if you don't have your why, if you don't know why you want to do something for real, even if you know why, if it is not strong enough, then you're not gonna achieve that thing. You won't be able to have a strong discipline, right? So you guys have to have a strong discipline to actually achieve something that's really big, because you have to invest lots of time and effort into that thing to actually be successful. Whatever you're doing, even when you're swimming, if you want to be the best in swimming, you just have to work hard. And if you are going to work hard and if you're going to study for a very, very long time, then you still need discipline, right? Discipline is like a really important factor. So another reason that you can use discipline, you have to use discipline, is when you want to have that time management. So if you have time management, then you can also be productive, because productivity is like one of the key main things that you have to actually be successful. And to have productivity, then you need time management, and to have time management, you need to have discipline. So when you have time management in 24 hours, right, successful people can actually make use of those hours to make them like better than anyone else. So they're going to invest those time into themselves, other than doing some other things just for temporary fun. So you guys have to think long term to actually what you have to invest in things, whether you have to invest in yourself or something else, which is better for you, right? So sometimes you have to be a little bit selfish like that. So every person in this world, whether you're successful or not, whether you are rich or whether you're poor, it doesn't really matter. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. and it is how you use those 24 hours that's important. So if you want to be successful, you gotta use those you gotta make those really useful. So successful people usually invest those 24 hours to themselves, and that tells me that everybody has the same opportunities. It is how we utilize those opportunities that makes us different, that makes us successful, or whether it's going to make us fail as such. So we have the same 24 hours. Sometimes we might even have the same chances, but still the actions that we take, the knowledge that we have accumulated, it's different. So if you want to be successful in the future, no matter what you do, then you not only have to have the time management, you have to be productive, and you also have to really invest in yourself. So as an example, we can look at Bill Gates. Everybody knows Bill Gates, right? So he's a pretty successful guy, and he works too hard, and he reads over 52 books a year, which is like one book a week. Even though he's a pretty busy guy, he still reads one book a week, and that's why he is so successful. He has too much knowledge, and to read one book a week, you need productivity, right? You need time management, because you're productive when you're reading one book a week. So to have time management, you still need discipline, and as a successful guy, he has a really good discipline. He makes himself useful in every single way. Like, he uses his time really well, and he also wakes up early in the mornings just to get more time to read and make use of his time for 24 hours. Also, just like those people just like normal people, successful people also have difficulties, right? They are also facing difficulties all the time. They might even have bigger problems sometimes. So as much as there are like problems which might occur when you are not rich, there are also problems which may occur when you are really rich. There are some people in this world who are born with unfortunate circumstances, right? So let's supposedly say that you were born in a very unlucky and poor family. So, and also there are some people who are also very rich, who were born in really rich families, and it might depend on luck. But if you have that particular mindset, like if you can take it into a good perspective, and if you really work hard, then you can still be successful. There is successful people, I think they're really successful. There's lots of successful people who have worked really hard through their lives, and they came from really unfortunate circumstances and really unfortunate life, and now look at them, they're really successful. So it's just a matter of perspectives. If you view your difficulty as your opportunities, as your chances, and if you really take those on and really work hard on that, then you're gonna get lots of benefits from that. But if you view those as something that can threaten you, and if you are feeling so emotional, if you don't take those opportunities, even though those are challenges, it's all a matter of perspectives, then you won't be successful, because you aren't taking action and you're just feeling sad. And when you're feeling sad like that, then time is used up. So when you're feeling sad because of that particular problem, there are some people who are working hard to overcome that problem and learning some new things just because of the same problem, and they are growing while you're still feeling sad. So guys, try to execute everything that you have learned and have some self-discipline. Try to have some self-discipline and time management so that you will also be productive. And whenever you face problems, view those as chances and opportunities, because only then you will be able to overcome them and grow. Don't let them affect your mind. Don't be so emotional, right? Because if you're emotional, then you're not gonna be able to think logically, and it will hinder your path to success. So guys, that's all for today. Hey Introverted Warriors, thanks for watching. If you'd like to learn how to properly embrace your introverted qualities without feeling insecure, like the video, subscribe to this channel to be one of the introverted warriors, and watch another video of social dependence strategies, and we'll talk again very soon. Remember, one right mindset is all it takes.